Hi, we have another video today, and this video we're going to talk about stimulus checks, not only in California but in other states. Okay, we already know my recent video we talked about 600 California check that's coming out, and now in other states you get even up to $1,000 teacher bonuses, a stimulus check, and a child tax credit for the money, right? So if that interests you, make sure you watch my full video on YouTube. Make sure it's YouTube because if this video is on TikTok, it's only a minute long, right? Full video on YouTube, we get full details, and we have a lot of description here in the description below in the YouTube video for free money for you guys, right? A lot of links, so check it out. Subscribe with the like button, and let's continue because we have another article. And on my channel, we have 100% fact articles from the internet. There's nothing is fake. This is fact articles, and this is what's happening right now, okay? The title says current stimulus check details 600 California payments. We saw my previous video, you could get 600 to 1,100 if you have dependents per person, okay? So watch that video that interested in the state of California, but if you're in another state, watch this video because we're going to talk about a little bit more, right? We see again, it says here in the title, $1,000 teacher bonuses and more, okay? In other states like Maryland and Florida, they're giving out other stimulus checks that people might don't even know of, okay? So here you see here also says here are the state governments sending stimulus checks and bonus payments for individuals plus more child tax credit payments are going out to families on October 15. Now, if you're in California or maybe another state, make sure you do your taxes, your 2020 taxes by October 15. You got probably 4 days from this video to actually qualify for stimulus check or any type of child tax credit. Okay, what's child tax credit? I made a video about it. Search it up, put my name and child tax credit, and you'll find it right there. And you pretty much get it at the end of the year. You have dependents, you have children, but if not, you have an opportunity to actually get it before the end of the year, throughout the year, and you can get up to you can get money for that, right? So make sure you do your taxes. You qualify for at least a stimulus payment here in California or in any other state, plus any other child tax credit, and make sure you have to do it before October 15, right? So keep reading the article. We see here that we were talking about different type of stimulus checks. Right now, it's a pandemic, and then we're talking about the fourth stimulus check that's isn't likely going to happen, but people are trying to sign a petition to actually get $2,000 per month because of the coronavirus, because of unemployment, because of all this struggling with natural disasters that's happening and shortage of food. That again, people are signing petitions, and what's a petition? It's just a paper people explaining to the government to help us out. This is our reasons, and we want $2,000 for adults and 1,000 payments for kids immediately, and this is per month. All right, now it might be a lot to sign to talk about, but it is in talk right there in the government, and people do want it. And we have right now about 3 million petitions. We want 3 million. We only have 2,900,000 petitions signed. Right, so it's pretty easy, as you can see right here in the video. People are signing it. All you gotta do is include your first, last name, and email, and you pretty much sign. It takes a minute, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna get signed by the end of this week. But you guys will help and you guys can contribute, right? So make sure you go right here to change.org and sign 2,000 per month to every American a stimulus check petition, because they will. Biden is listening, and hopefully, if not 2,000, at least it's 500, right? So as we keep reading this right here, we already know in the state of California, they gave us another stimulus check to help people out, 600 to 1,100, right? It depends if you have dependents. It depends if you have working ITIN number. If you're working Social Security, most people are getting 600. With kids, you get 1,100, right? Now in the state of Maryland, people are also eligible for direct payments of $300 or $500, right? And educators, so like teachers in the states of Florida, Michigan, and Tennessee, and some frontline workers in Vermont also receive checks, right? So make sure if you're in these states, make sure you do your taxes before October 15th so you can qualify for one of these payments that's going to be direct deposited to your account. Or if you actually decided to receive a paper check throughout your taxes, when you do your taxes, you'll receive a paper check and mail to your house so you can actually cash out, right? That's in the news that's happening in different states. Now on a national level, including that means in all states, child tax credit payments are actually being issued, and you get up to $300 per month per child. Okay, now you can get this money at the end of the year when you get your tax return, or you can get it in advance throughout the whole year, which now they're making it available for people. Right? It's great. Why? Because you don't have to wait. If you need the money right now, this is a pandemic. You need to buy food, you need to pay for rent, and you can use that money to actually pay that. Right? Now it's going to continue to go out throughout the families throughout December, and the next coming October 15th. So make sure you do your taxes before October 15th so you can actually receive it, right? And There and lawmakers are working on federal budget package to provide aid in other ways, right? You might also qualify for up to 1,400 additional stimulus money if they had a baby this year. Okay, so that won't come this year. Won't come on 2022, but you might be able to actually receive 1,400 if you had a baby 2021, right? Which is great, helping people out throughout the pandemic. And we heard these incentives before, but now they're making it a little bit more clear that you might be able to get 1,400 next year, right? If you had a baby, which is great news. People don't know. Some people, you actually apply for it. You have to actually do your taxes before a certain date, or else you miss out on the money, right? Like I'm saying, do your taxes before October 15th deadline, because you could get more stimulus money. If it's not already mentioned, it could be mentioned. So make sure you do your taxes no matter what. And here's what to know about the next possible extension of the child tax credit and how to check on your employment tax break. Okay. So stimulus aid that received the okay, okay? So people who receive the okay with the stimulus payment includes the child tax credit and includes all the federal money. So people could get, if you do your taxes and if you qualify for child tax credit for 2021, you get up to $3,600 per child, right? You can calculate your total on the IRS portal. I made a video about that, but you can get up to 300 per dependent, right? Total 3,600, and the final payment will go out throughout the next year, okay? You can also you can also have the choice to say no. You don't want you don't want get a payment for $300 per month and just get at the end of the year, but it's completely up to you. You can take advantage of it for right now. If not, you can just forget about it and leave it up to next year, right? Additional federal stimulus money. All right, the third stimulus payments for up to 1,400 are still going on batches. Those who are eligible throughout the end of 2021. The IRS is also sending out postal payments, okay, which is an extra money making up the difference between the stimulus amount you already received and the amount you're eligible to receive based on your updated return. Okay. Also, if an individual in your family becomes a dependent in 2021, such as a newborn or foster child, they could also be eligible for a 1,400 payment. Okay, and that's up to date. All right. People don't know this, but now I'm giving you more information. Okay, new qualifying dependents to receive a third-party payment, you would have to claim a recovery rebate credit on your 2021 tax return that you filed 2022. You see, these are extra information that you're supposed to know, and if you don't know, you can miss out the money, right? So make sure you use it. Okay. Now in California, you already know we already have another stimulus payment. People are getting the second round. People that didn't get the first round are getting the second round batch. You get a 600 with additional 500 per child. If you have children, so you get up to 1,100. If you work an ITN number, you'll be able to get $1,000. Okay. In Maryland, again, we talked about it. You get 500 or for families and 300 for individuals who earn child tax credit, income tax credit. Okay. Hazard pay for frontline workers in Vermont. You could get up to 1,200 up to 2,000 for staying in the job during the pandemic. All right, this was something we talked about it here in California as well, and I'm happy to say that Vermont actually gave and rewarded their workers for money for actually working throughout the pandemic. And for teachers, you could get a bonus payment up to $1,000, like in places where in Georgia, Florida, Tennessee, Colorado, Texas, and California, and Michigan, to get $500 extra or up to $1,000 for working as a teacher throughout the pandemic, right? Um, which is great. People that stay during the pandemic should get rewarded, and this is great, right? And now they're talking about the fourth stimulus payment that's currently in talks, but not in any proposal, that they're giving out probably much 3,200 for eligible adults and children to receive up to 2,500, right? Struggling families, that's not enough to bounce back, but it's something they're talking about it and hoping Biden will sign it to actually give money to the people that need it, right? Great. 2,000 check stimulus petition is close to 3 million signatures. That's the one we just talked about. Hopefully they sign it and hopefully it will pass. We get 2,000 per month. And more money could be approved by Congress soon. So stay tuned to this video because I'm going to give you more information. And because they're giving out raises for child tax credit, they raised it up and they could get more money for that. They could give a minimum wage hike. They said it was supposed to be at $15 per hour. So hopefully there could be more money for all states, okay? And all states, not just one single state, right? So again, I made this video quick for you guys. If you have any questions, make sure you comment down below. Make sure you ask, people will answer or I'll answer. And stay tuned to my new future videos because I have more information for you guys. That's great, so you can know and to actually do the work so you can get free money, right? So again, subscribe, hit the like button, and stay tuned to my next video. Thanks.